Back for a third time. There we go. My mic was muted. But anyway, just gonna hang out for a little bit. I am heading to a tournament in just a little bit, so I need to practice with my new deck. I do have the game on the screen, but I'm trying to just set up the feeds before I switch over. So, uno momento, por favor. Welcome back, don't ask. Good to see you. And I'm trying to see if I can do... Man, they really don't have live as an option here. Okay, no worries. Just switch up the monetization. 2 seconds and I will check chat again. Got something up, but I did see that something popped in. 2 seconds. It's a great video. I like that one. We need to do more like it. I try to do more content like that, but a lot of the list videos that we have aside from that one, they definitely don't do that well. So either way, our best one is a Sons of the Forest video. I think that one's up to like 100 something thousand. Great video. All right, we'll pop out this chat. Cool. All right, switch over to the game real fast. It's like whenever I do a switch to a game, like in the middle of a stream or something like that, it always takes a little bit longer. So yeah, I'm super low on the rankings because I'm just kind of like practicing with a new meta that I built. And so I'm back into my old camera up deck now because I really want to kind of get that one moving a little bit better. But I need to do some tech swapping out tonight before the tournament because there's just a lot of stuff that I need to get done. The issue I have with this deck is pace. There is a lot of stuff that I need to get done. And I need to get it done pretty quickly. Yeah, I'm definitely for it, dude. And let me just talk to Jay, because we kind of do everything as a 50-50 channel, like, partnership. And so even though I'm the one that's kind of behind the bulk of our content and streaming and stuff like that, we are pretty much like a 50-50-50. Like, there's 3 of us involved, like, and each of us have an equal say in the channel. And so let me talk to just Jay and Gwen real fast about it all, and then we should be able to make it happen. Perfect start. This is like the ideal start. I don't know if I'm going first or second, but this is like the perfect start for me. The only thing that sucks is I don't have any energy, and I need 1 energy card right now. Ugh, water duck. That sucks. Okay, there's the 1 energy I needed, so that worked out. All right, I can't rip an Arvin right now, and I can't do anything else because I have to, like, wait a turn, so let's just go ahead and end it here. I know, and that's why I said 50-50-50, because we're always 100, or we always give over 100% on this channel, right? Does that make sense? I guess, I don't know. Just making shit up. But yeah, no, it's 100% equal say. Like, every single person on this channel at Base Legend gets a say. We even, like, consult with Dante, 17 Dragonfishes. We even, like, reach out to him and talk a bunch of stuff. I know, but, like, it's funnier to say. More funny to say the other one. So I already see what kind of deck he's rocking right now. There's a Pokemon, I want to say it's a Bombnestell. I don't like playing against that deck because I got a fire deck. But unlike everybody else, I'm not going to concede. I'm going to actually play it through to the bitter end. Unless there's absolutely no way for me to win. Still getting some lag spikes on the stream. Sorry about that. So I can't play any items right now because of that Badoo, which is by far one of the most annoying cards in all of Pokemon. Pokemon. So yeah, I can't play this nest ball that I just pulled, but I can get rid of his Badoo Yeah, I'm not going to put an ignition energy out right now, so yeah, of course. But yeah, just get rid of his Badoo real fast. And then energize up some Pokemon here. I mean, I don't think we need to add any accounts if you don't. We don't need to add fake accounts or anything like that. We got plenty of people on the Discord, like real people. That's nice. As long as he doesn't play the second Badoo and hit me with Itchy Pollen again, I'll be able to get into a Blaziken this turn. That's actually kind of funny. Oh, he's gonna do Itchy Pollen again. Lame. What is your deck, dude? Yeah, that's fine. I'll take an Iono. Get new cards here. Oof. Oof. That was bad for you, dude. That was like the worst reshuffle it ever could have been for him. That was like nasty. I mean, granted, I still need my Torch Chick out on the bench. But, and I still need my, what's it called? That's actually not that fun. I don't like what he just did. Why did I put the air balloon on Cinderace too? I meant to put that on, Nummel. But either way, not a big deal. That was a dumb amateur rookie mistake. Alright, so first things first, we'll just grab a Fire Energy. And then we'll grab Blaziken. Just to hold on to him. Play a Nummel onto the bench. Play a Fire Energy there. And then, as long as, actually, I just saw that Monkey Dory too. So he'll be able to put the damage back on me. But I'll get him on the next turn. Maybe. He's got me kind of trapped right now. Solely because of this Badoo. I need to get a switch on Volcanon because I messed up on the air balloon. Put it on Cinderace, and I feel kind of dumb about that. But as long as did he put the energy on Shelgun? Why are you doing that? If he put it on Monkey Dory, he could have actually kept stalling me right now. But he's only going to stall me for one more turn because I'll be able to take it out this turn, which is fine. Get Latias out. Burn. Then we can get Latias or Skyliner retreat for a Volcanon. Sure, get this back out. Get a Prism out. Okay. All right. Well, we're mostly set up at this point. The only thing that I'm lacking, I have all my energy out right now, and so the only thing that I'm lacking is the second Mega Camerupt, and then also my Torch Chick to retrieve energy. I love being able to do this with water ducks. So much fun. But yeah, he's setting up back here. And so I haven't pulled my boss orders yet. Be nice if I get one next. I like that. I actually really like that. I do want to get rid of some of the miscellaneous like channels that aren't being used very frequently. Like we have a channel for Grounded that gets used maybe once every other month when somebody drops like a new build or something. But that's about it. Come on, dude. There's this big thing right now on the online TCG where if people don't get the cards that they want, they're conceding. And like I have no issue with conceding. Like I think that you're supposed to concede whenever you need to like save face, you know what I mean? And so that's kind of where my head's at. Hang on, I'm trying to think if there's trying to trap me. Yeah, see, he didn't get the cards that he wanted, and so he's conceding. Rather than try to play something out hard. What's going on, Master of Food? Rather than, like, actually play a hard game, like, just giving up. And I'm not a big fan of that. It's happening in the entire space, whether you're playing in the online, whether you're playing. Well, it's not happening in locals live. People play to the bitter end, but like you're supposed to concede when there's no hope left, like when it's just a waste of time for you to continue to play. That's when you're supposed to concede. But unfortunately, it's lately been, oh man, I'm not pulling energy. I'm going to just give up. And it's like, you can come back. Like, I've had games where I've had one prize card, like a bunch of other stuff. Like, it just isn't worth it. What is going on, Lucy? Good to see you. Don't really like this setup, but I can play with it. And so instead of conceding like I'm talking about, I'm going to play with a bad setup. And I mean, I'll be able to make some stuff. Fallout went well. The vault's starting to get really, really, really laggy to the point where it's not that great. But either way. So is it Lucy? Or am I saying it wrong? But hello, good to see you. Nice to see you in here. All right, so we got Corridon, we got Raging Bolt. I don't like Raging Bolt. It's an energy discard one. We got Hoot Hoot, which means we're going to have Gem Seeker in there, or Jewel Seeker, whichever it is. There's the Latias we needed. We'll get that out. Love getting that out early. I don't think so. I was just saying hi. It's nice to see you in here. All right, so what we're going to do is I need to just get the rest of my bench set up right now. So we'll get Nummel out. Hang on, what's the Prism energy rule? Attached to a basic, it provides every single type. Okay, so I can use it for Nummel. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a burn retreat. So we're just gonna hit him with that, and then retreat out to the bench and get Nummel up. And then we'll call for family. And let's get Torchic and Fez out. It looks like I got my other Nummel and my other Torchic prized right now, which is not cool. So we'll have to make that work. Alright, so he healed the burn, which, whatever. Not a big deal. The big thing right now is getting Mega Camera upped out, because I'll get to Blaziken on the next turn. His Raging Bolt's ready to go. And so with Raging Bolt, it's a math equation. If you can discard enough energy from the board, then there's like, you're pretty much set, right? And so let's see here. I'll call for family and get another Vulcanin out. But that almost doesn't seem worth it when I want to keep Nummel alive for a little bit. And so let's go ahead and just burn and end the turn. Well, I mean, I guess we can go ahead and play an energy just to get something moving. So the Mega Camera up is actually really cool because it only requires one energy to use both, or one fire energy to use both of the moves. And then the second move requires you to discard 2 energies. And so I play with these 2 psychics in my deck specifically because of this Latias EX, just in case I ever have to use this Eon Blade move. But either way, man, not fun. Yeah. I don't have good cards either, bud. Like, I don't have good cards, and so there's nothing I can do. We're both stalled right now. It looks like he's trying to get energy, and I'm trying to get Pokemon. And so, like, we're in an ultimate stall right now, because I need to either get my Hilda, or I need an Arven. Jamming Tower, this is effects of tools, right? Yep. Which is fine. Buy now. That would actually be amazing. We need to launch our shop, our shop online here on YouTube, because we have the ability to do a shop, but we just never have bothered with it. Burn you again. There's nothing else I can do right now. So yeah. But yeah, my wife Gwen, the other the woman on this channel here taking 17 Dragonfish's advice. The other woman on this channel who does like streaming and stuff like that. Other woman. I'm not a woman, so it would just be the woman. I'm overthinking this at this point. She designed a bunch of like t-shirts and stuff like that. And we never launched the store, but we actually have a bunch of that stuff. I like it. I like it, Lucy. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. What would Base Legend toys look like? Man, so he's got the other Raging Bolt right there. So this Raging Bolt, it's pretty similar to the first one, but it's based on energy attaches as opposed to discord. What's the other one? As opposed to discards and all of that stuff. That's where it is. So either way. Onward. Hey, look, I got the Arvin I needed. Okay, so with me getting the Arvin, let's go ahead and hit the Scalding Steam first, because I don't want to mess up and forget to do that before I leave the bench. What do I need right now? The air balloon's nice, but I mean, I can't really use the air balloon because of what's there. And so I guess the best bet, like I'm not even running Ultra Balls anymore, and I probably should be. Let's go ahead and get an earthen vessel here to keep it going. I think Base Legend toys would be pretty cool. Mr. Davi, I don't understand that reference. I don't get that reference, and I feel like I should get that reference. All right, well, if you're playing Jamming Tower and I don't play stadiums or have any way to get rid of a stadium, I'm just going to get rid of my tool in exchange for energies, and that's fine here. And then we'll go ahead. He's going to go down within a turn or two here, and so we'll go ahead and put one on Vulcan in just to kind of get that ready to go, and then we'll end our turn. I kind of wish that I was playing Ultra Balls and I decided to take them out today because I wanted to kind of just play with some different other combos, and I was running Ultra Balls, and I don't know why. I feel like I should get them back in now. Like, I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, I'd be interested in something like that. That seems like a fun time if you ask me. A Night Stretcher, that's really what I got right now. None of this helps me. Like, none of this helps me whatsoever, and I don't want to waste Nummel. So we'll just hit him with the Steam. He's going to take out this Vulcan in, like, right now as soon as I switch over to him. Like, it's just going to happen, and the likelihood of me drawing a Mega Camerupt on the next turn is relatively high, like about 40-50%. And so we'll go ahead, we'll let him take the Camerupt, or excuse me, we'll let him take the Vulcan in, and hopefully we get the Camerupt. Hopefully here. Got an energy card there. That's not that helpful. So again, this is a discard move. Does 70 damage for each energy card that you discard. So he's got 210 on the bench back there, so he's going to have to get rid of one here. So we'll see what happens here. But I have way too much experience going against this deck because there's somebody else there. What's going on, Donut? Everyone gets a donut? I want a donut. What's your favorite kind of donuts? Like, mine's pretty specific. It's the one that's like the frosting filled ones with the sprinkles on top. So good. They're so good. They're fantastic. All right, onward. He's going to do it. He's going to take out the Vulcanin because he needs to right now. Oh, he took out all of the energy. All but one there. Nice. Okay. All right. I can hit him with the Blaziken this turn. So that'll be pretty handy. Let's see what we get on the flip. That doesn't really help me too much here. But I don't want to discard it with the Prof Research. And so we'll play another Arvin. And this time, grab another switch. Kind of useless right now, but it'll make sense in just a couple minutes. Okay, so we'll do basic energy here. Then we'll do a Seething Spirit to bring back one of my energy cards, my only energy card. So that way we can get going here. Trying to think if there's any other way that I can make this work. Use Night Stretcher and get Vulcanin back out. Did I see what you say? You got an Arceus chat? Wait, what? Chat? I'm confused. I'm very confused. All right, so it won't be enough, but if we pull a Tails, it would work fairly well. And so we're gonna pull out this Vulcanin. We're gonna hit him with the Scalding Steam. And then we're going to do a Skyliner Retreat to bring in the Blaziken because I don't have the Mega Camera up yet. If I had the Mega Camera up, I'd be able to take him out. But if he doesn't flip a heads here, he's going to die at the end of this turn, which is the best I can do. Okay, so he'll die at the end of this turn unless he retreats. Which, again, best I can do. Carte? I'm sorry. I'll be honest with you, Lucy. I'm pretty stupid, and so so you might have to help me out in terms of explaining things. Just ask anybody else who's part of the Base Legend crowd here. Sorry about the lag, everybody. I don't know why that's happening like that, but I'm getting dropouts. So he's not going to be able to get enough energy to take out the Blaziken here, but I can't attack with Blaziken. And so I'm at least stalled. I'm curious if he's going to run anything here. Because, again, he doesn't have enough energy on the field. He's only got 280 showing. Why are you playing Noctowl with the Jewel Seeker? Terra Pokemon, trainer cards. If you have any Terras in play, you may search your deck for 2 trainer cards. But you're not playing any Terras. At least I haven't seen you play a Terra. Super intrigued why he's running that. Oh, you have an Arceus card. Okay, or an Arceus card. That's actually really cool. That's awesome. I think that's one Pokemon that I do not have any on. And so that's pretty sweet. All right, we'll take 6 and 3. Not what I want right now. Like, probably the worst setup ever. Come on, give me a Mega. That works. That can give me my Mega. That gives me Mega Camerupt. And an Ignition Energy. Love that. Love that. Then we'll run here. And then we'll go ahead and switch in the Vulcanin. Not going to waste the energy if I don't have to, right? Scalding Steam here. And then we'll go ahead and retreat. Bring in the Mega Camerupt. It's a hard meta to work with, but if you can figure out how to play this one, it's actually super fun. There we go. Oh. Wait, now I'm confused. That was a generation that was way before, like there was a gap in my Pokemon history. And so there was definitely a gap. And so the whole Arceus saga was like while I was in college and I wasn't actually playing Pokemon or into Pokemon. And so, yeah, I feel kind of embarrassed, but I may not, I don't think I know what you're talking about there. Again, a little embarrassed. All right, so anything he plays, like anything he plays is going to be just a one-hit KO here. So we'll see. What, your company? I'm confused, Lucy. Let's just say that I'm confused, and you can blame me for that one. Because that's typically how it goes. What is this deck, dude? What are you doing? Like, so it's a free attack. Like, he can do 240, but it's like, what is this build? You play Raging Bolt with Iono's Belly Bolt. It's the Bolt deck, okay? You play Raging Bolt with Iono's Belly Bolt and Iono's Kilowatt Roll. And so the whole concept is you use the Kilowatt Roll to get your Pokemon out really fast. Then you use the Belly Bolt to energize them really fast. And then you use Raging Bolt to destroy all your energy cards really fast and do ridiculous amounts of damage. But at most, you can do 240 damage to me. Your company is Mr. Dobby Company. Okay, I'm following. I'm tracking that one. I don't know the significance of Mr. Dobby, but again, like, yeah. This is typically how a lot of references work. They just fly right over my head. He's trying. Like, he made an effort. He made an effort. Made an effort. But we're just going to roast it, or a volcanic meteor, and just be done with this one. That actually felt good, because typically everybody concedes at that point. Okay, so King David. Okay, I do know... I do know a King David. You know, that definitely makes sense to me. I understand that one. All right. Like, I know this deck works well, but it requires a lot of thinking as you make it happen. And as you guys know, that's not my strong suit. I'm actually curious. I haven't checked the ladder in like 10, 15 games. Oh, see, he's like me. He's hidden his deck list over here. Let's see what you got, Drew. Let's go, Drew. Some people like telecast what's in their deck by putting it on their coin, putting it on their deck box and stuff like that. But I feel like the people who actually like play regularly, they play with the play Pokemon coins and stuff like that. Sounds good. I appreciate that. Euro Truck Sim. I think I've seen clips for Euro Truck Sim. Alright, so I'll probably only have time for like one more, and then I'm going to call it, because I actually have to build my deck for tonight. Get everything done. Not the best start, but I can make this work. I can make Torchic Volcanon work. Am I going first, or are you going first? Okay, they're going first. Ew. They're running the Lopunny deck. So this new Mega Lopunny is disgustingly strong. Why did you not use Grasping Draw? You have a null type. I think people don't realize that that's a null energy type, and you can use that move. Oh, wait, it was your first turn. You can't use a move. I know what I'm talking about, I promise. All right, but at least we can use a supporter on our turn, so we'll play this to get out our second nest ball. I'm getting a full bench on our first turn, which makes me super happy. Get Nummel. I'm gonna put an air balloon on them and fire energy, and then we're gonna retreat. Bring in Nummel. Call for family. As I said, I'm getting a full bench on the first turn, which is the ideal setup on this deck if you don't start with a Cinderace. Starting with the Cinderace is obviously your best bet, but if you can't start with the Cinderace, you have the ability to do this. The Cinderace is how you get the energy, but Nummel's how you get the Pokemon that you need to make the strategy work. It's a fun strategy. Like, this was definitely one of the funner, more fun ones to figure out. Who are you putting in? Why? I can just bench retreat it. Like, immediately bench retreat it. So if he's got the jet energy, he'll be able to take me out in one turn. Because of this dumb move right here. This is what I'm talking about. People aren't like trying, they're just giving up so quickly these days. Like Drew J251, I'm calling you out. You quit way too early, dude. Way too early. couldn't get the cards you wanted, so you just give up. Amateurs. Amateur hour over here. Like, you at least play until there's no hope, and then you concede. That's when a concession is for, you know? But it's all of these people that are just like, oh man, I'm on the second turn and I didn't pull my mega, or I didn't pull the jet energy. I give up. You know, it's just like, okay, cool. You just want the easy win? Sounds good. That's why I play in real life. That's why I go to real locals, is because if somebody pulled that in real life, they'd be laughed at by an entire room. And I want that to be known. Like, people who concede because they don't get the cards they want, they would be laughed at by an entire room if they tried to pull that out alive. And so that's just ridiculous. So dumb. So dumb. Let's hope this person's got a little bit of stamina. Terrible start. This is the worst start I've had all day, but I'm going to play it because I'm not a coward, right? And that's the... Sorry. Oh, man. Oh, well. I like that they played the Artisan, though. Oh, there's the fan call. Get your normal Pokemon out. Ew. Hang on, I'm thumbs downing this. Gross. At least they're playing with the Timber as well. But the Durnsparce, it's a mill deck. They're going to try to get me to burn out my hand real fast. So we're going to use your Artisan. Thank you very much for playing that. With a Nummel. And then we'll go ahead and get this going here. Scalding Steam. And then play our switch to get Nummel out. We have our Hilda, so we might as well do this to get our Mega Camera up and see what we have. Oh, sweet. We have 2 of our 4 Cinderaces prized right now. That's awesome. That's fantastic. Alright, get our Fire Energy, and we'll get our Mega Erupt out. Cool. Let's go ahead and burn an energy to get 2 more energies out. And then we'll go ahead and call for family here. Latias, please. And Torchic. Beautiful. Yep, keep the burn. I still have a lot to set up before I'm actually ready to go with this. But it's actually looking decent. There's another one of those Blood Moons. I don't like that card. It's a late stage, like if you can want to try to come back from the brink of death kind of card. But yeah, there's all those runaway draws and stuff like that too coming up soon. So, okay. This Brute Bonnet is part of my new meta strategy, this Toxic Powder move. It poisons you, and then they do a bench swap. Okay? So if this Pokemon is affected by a special condition, ignore all energy costs. That's deadly. That is a deadly, deadly combo right there. Okay. Don't like that. Don't like that one bit. Okay. So I'm making sure that I can actually withstand another hit from him, because I really don't like what he just pulled. And I got to get that off the bench quickly. He's got 2 more in the hopper there. What I really need is a boss's orders. That's the big one that I need. Get my A spec. I haven't really used this A spec ever before, so it's never really been worthwhile to me. I can do 40 damage to him, but then I'd risk losing the Vulcanin. No matter what I play, I'm going to lose. And so we're going to keep Torchic alive for another turn. And I'm going to just burn out a Numel. Alright, just in case he does an Iona with me. But yeah, the thing is he's going to just hit me again with the same strategy. This is a strong meta. It's a really strong meta, and I need to get that Brute Bonnet out. There you go. You deserve this, dude. This is a fun one. It's a good strategy he's got going here. This is dirty. I have one ignition in here. And if I can find that ignition, that'd be pretty cool. We're gonna run Lily and then flip a script. There's a boss order for next turn. Okay. I don't have anything worthwhile to use that nest ball on except for another Torchic. And so it's the best I can do right now. Just get him down to 130. This is a strong build. I'm actually kind of impressed with this one out here. Oh, you know what? I could have used that nest ball for a another, what's it called? Vulcanin. I think I have another one in my my deck. There he is. So there you go. Switching out. Gonna poison us again. And then hit me for that 250. That's pretty intense. That is definitely pretty intense. Ooh, hang on. He's gonna do 290 now. Not bad, dude. I'm like super impressed with this. It's a pretty dangerous strategy. Oh, and he hit me with the premium power too. Wow, all but one. Dude, like, here's a thumbs up for you. You deserve this. You definitely deserve this win, that's for sure. This is why I play with the scramble switch, and I've never really had a chance to do it. But you can move any amount of energy over and basically reset the whole equation here. So unfortunately I played it a little wrong, and I should have switched out to something else first. I should have played this first. But oh well. He's got a 3 energy retreat. And so as long as he doesn't have the energy to retreat, I'm still in the clear. Yeah, if I played Vulcanin first and I pulled Vulcanin out, I would have been able to burn him and take him out in that turn. But instead, we got to play the long game and wait one more. Clearing out spot on the bench for another one. Respect. Took me out with the burn. Or with the poison. He deserved that win. He definitely deserved that one. That is a meta that I'm going to have to look into. Because that is impressive. Like, if you poison yourself with that, you do 250 damage. It's similar to the one that I'm working on. Which here, I'll try to see if I can pull that one out. I'm tweaking it like every single day. I'm gonna do one more game because that one was quick. But here, Mega Meta 2. That's what I'm on, right? No, Mega Meta 1. Yeah. But it basically, this one here, let me switch to casual too. The meta that I'm working on is designed to one-hit any Pokemon. It requires a very precise order of cards. And so we'll see if we can play it off. I'm guessing this is a bot playing the Charizard deck. Because that's what they all are. Everybody's playing the Mega Charizard deck right now. Like, to the point where I almost want to build a water deck. That's how many people are playing it. No, I don't want to go first. All right. Mulligan. I might pull like 4 or 5 mulligans with this deck. Hey, actually I didn't. We both pulled 1 though. So there's my mulligan. Yeah, see, he's got the Charmeleon, which tells me that he's running the Megazard. You see what I mean? Like, conceding before they even get a chance to see who they're going up against. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Mod K4. Lame. Call all these people out. I'm going to turn this into a clip and post it with their usernames. Talk about how cowardly they are. It's the most ridiculous thing. Like, how are you going to concede before the flop? Like, how is that even a thing? You're not even going to see what the opponent has. You're just like, oh, I didn't pull the exact thing I need. I just need to get rid of it now. It's so dumb. Sum 41 Sunburn. This is a person from my generation. Don't count on me. I'll do it again and... Sorry, that's my Sum 41. Everybody knows that song from Sum 41, don't they? Come on, Sum 41 Sunburn. Let's go, bro. So he's playing Mega Gengar is what it looks like from that coin. That's obviously Mega Gengar with his third eye there. And so we'll see. Silly noises. Alright, I get to go first. That's super annoying. Got the Mega Charizard sleeves, so we'll see. No basic Pokemon again, so oh well. Just gotta wait a little bit. Again, this deck is... My other deck is like 19 Pokemon. Like 26 trainers and like 13 energies. This one is like 12 energies, 38 trainers, and 10 Pokemon. It's pretty ridiculous. Ew. Ew. I have to play this. I have to play Fez. Don't like playing Fez. I don't like playing Fez because you have to immediately retreat with Fez. Like, there's no point whatsoever to have Cruel Arrow as your main attack. It is used to swap in and bench hit if you need it. But yeah, I pull mulligans. That's what I do. I think this guy's AFK, which is kind of lame. This is going to be my last game, but it's like I'm wasting all this time with all these losers who won't actually play. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah, he's AFK. He's AFK because he didn't take any cards from anything there. So either way. All right, let's get Oricorio out for a call for family. He won't be able to do anything in the first turn, so we'll pull Fez onto the bench. There we go. Just wait for now. I have a feeling he's AFK because of how he responded during the coin flip. And so nope, there it is. He's active now. Let's see what you got here, buddy. Trying to think about what my next move is because I need to pull energy. And like I only have one evolution Pokemon in this deck. and it's the Scolipede, and I'm not running any of the previous evolutions too. And so it's a really unique meta that requires a lot of trainers. And I'm like, I haven't worked out the specific order that you need to do things in, but if I get it right, it's unstoppable. If I get it wrong, it's like one of the hardest decks to salvage and make things up with. Okay, so I was able to pull an energy, so let's just get that on here. I'm going to be able to get the basics that I need. The big thing now that I need is the switch, the energy switch, and the capsule. Okay, so let's get both of those, then hit them with a call for family, and bring out the Brute Bonnet and the Murkrow. Again, it is a crazy strategy, but it works. It definitely works. I've been thinking about teching in a Latias because they're all basic Pokemon. Like, so far, it's all basic Pokemon except for the Scolipede. And so I was thinking about teching in a Latias because it's that card right there that makes it all possible. Grimsley's move. It basically allows you to summon any dark Pokemon from your deck in the top seven or 10 cards. Hang on. Top 7 cards. And so with that one card, if you can play it properly, you can bring in like a Mega Gengar without going through Ghastly or Haunter. Excuse me. And so that's what the Mega Gengar people are using it for. But the real like thing that you should be doing is trying to get everything moving with these types of Pokemon. Because this Dastardly Jab move does all but 10 damage to a Pokemon, regardless of their health and regardless of their type or anything like that. And so the concept is that you put energy on another Pokemon on your bench while you just kind of have something distracting them up here. And that's what I'm doing, is I'm just distracting them and loading up my bench with other basics, right? You see it? And so now they're sitting there just like, what? Why do you have so many basics out? Because none of these are going to evolve, right? The Murkrow isn't going to evolve into anything. These Oricoris aren't going to evolve. The Mimikyu's not going to evolve. The Brute Bonnet's not going to evolve. And so let's see who he's going to boss in. He's going to take my Mimikyu out. I love that. Because the thing is I need to flip the script. He needs to take out at least one basic Pokemon right now. Okay. So the next step in the strategy here is we are going to do a bench swap, but I need to do it in the right timing here. So we're going to go ahead and poison with Toxic Powder. Then add an energy card here. And then retreat for Murkrow. Yeah, it's a weird combo. But so now I need to get a very specific trainer out, but we'll hit this energy retrieval to get these 2 energy cards back. Okay, so the next one is hitting with Colress Tenacity. Oh, I have both of them prized. That's not cool. I'm running 2 Academy at Nights in this deck, and I apparently have both Academy at Nights prized. Which means that I only have one other strategy to kind of make this happen. And yeah, I don't like that. It's basically, it turns it into kind of a chance move. You have to play the Grimsley move while hoping that you have the right Pokemon in there, as opposed to just selecting the right one in there. That makes things really, really tricky for me. I don't like that. So, unfortunately, Mega Gengar's got this take 1 fewer prize card, and I'm not running any boss's orders. And so if that Mega Gengar doesn't get up to the bench, I actually am pretty stalled right now. I know what I can do, though. He's basic, so it's not letting me play Grimsley, so I don't have one in the top 7, which is a little cheating, I'll be honest with you. I feel like it would be... Oh, well, I can't play Grimsley because I have a full bench. That's what's happening. Alright, well, we can at least play Crispin. Because I need to hopefully get some kind of situation fixed here. Get this on the Mimikyu. Get this on the Brute Bonnet. Don't need to poison. Oh, that was dumb. I didn't want to do that. I actually gonna have to waste an energy switch. So dumb. Kind of a weak attack, but oh well. It's kind of the best I got. I need him to take something out. Unfortunately, I need an Arven. That would be the big one to get, is an Arven. But we'll see. What's funny is that we're both stalled right now. He doesn't want to do anything because he's not drawing energy. I don't want to do anything. Oh, I am playing boss orders. Huh. Would you look at that? That's pretty fun. Hmm. Yeah, let's bring the big boy out. Probably should have done Toxic Powder first. But I was originally going to swap in the Mimikyu. So let's go ahead and do that first. And we'll keep the Murkrow alive for a little bit. I almost feel like I should have taken out his Ghastly. But if I do this like effectively... wait, did I play a trainer? Yeah, I played boss. Okay. If I do this effectively, I might be able to take out his Mega Gengar without much work. Because he's got to play 2 energy right now just to retreat, unless he's got an air balloon. So we'll see. Damn. That's not fun. Don't like that. Trying to think about the best strategy here. Because he'll be able to take me out in 1 turn. And so, best strategy is to keep stacking energy, even though I'm not going to be able to pull a stadium card right now. Poison. Bench retreat. Murkrow out. And then I'm going to let him take one. Like, I just need to move this game forward. And so I am going to let him... I want him to take this Murkrow real fast. Because how many boss orders have you played? Just the one? Okay, just one. He's going to have 2 in there. Unfortunately, I was complaining about all this as concedings, but I'm starting to think that I'm going to have to concede because I did tell my wife that I would be done about 2-3 minutes ago, and I don't want to be much longer than this. That really sucks that you're not taking out the Murkrow. Like, I just need you to do something here, bud. And I'm going to text my wife real fast, 2 seconds. Alright. And then we'll go ahead and get an energy back on Murkrow. Because why not? And Ghost Eye. I'm going to take down a Mega Gengar with a Mimikyu, which makes me laugh. But unless he's got another switch... There's a Lily Determination, okay. He's got to be getting energy here. Or something to get him off the bench. Or off of the active. We'll see. I messed up. I played 2 Oricorios. Because I typically expect them to take out one of my Pokemon. And then be able to flip the script to get the rest of the cards I needed. But this is kind of ridiculous how I'm just sitting here waiting for something to happen. He's not running enough energy, or he's got just way too many cards prized right now. Why? Why would you do that? Oh, he's running the Toxicity, but you're not going to be able to run that until you clear your bench. Ridiculous. Alright, so get ready for the bench swap. I think I've played both my bosses, right? Yeah, I've played both my boss orders, so I can't do anything about that. Get another energy out. What do we got down here? Get our energies back. And then don't need to poison, so just Ghost Eye. It's a great stall. Like, I'm gonna miss when Mimikyu cycles out next year. It's probably one of the best stalls I've ever gotten to use. So he's 90 away. I'm not gonna have enough to do it this turn. He's gotta wait until next turn. So if he can't get Gengar off the bench, he's trapped himself in a situation where he has to end his turn and then he's going to lose his Gengar, which means that I'm going to get a free shot on whatever he puts out right now. Because there's the loss, right? Then I'm going to get an Academy at Night. I got a 50-50 shot. So yeah, there's one Academy at Night. So there you go. But see, again, this is what I didn't understand, is why are you going to run that when all I need to do is just hit you with this again? Like, I don't even have to poison you. Go ahead and get another energy out. And then you got no energy on any of your other Pokemon. And none of them have an ability that are going to be able to bring out energy without an attack. So I have no idea what you're going to run right now, dude. Haunter. What, are you going to get up to the Mega? There's the Toxicity combo that he's working on. But yeah, like, I have no idea what this dude's planning on doing. It's like I want to move and, like, get stuff done. And so we're going to go ahead and actually, like, take out this Haunter right now. Poison both of us. Dangerous Laser. And then Ghost Eye. I'm going to play my Academy at Night just to kick his out of here. Okay. So now we're going to do 100 damage here. And again, I have no idea how he's going to salvage this, but if you can, dude, more power to you. No idea how you're going to come back from this one. But I appreciate this person not conceding. This would be like the time that I would concede. There you go. There's an ability. Basic energies. I only have to take out one of his Pokemon. He can get me right here. So he's going to be able to get the Mimikyu out right now. But then I have this on the bench. And so, like, it was a good effort, but he was not running enough energy to make the Mega Gengar work. I love people who tap on the Academy at night not knowing what it does. And so it's basically what it does is once per turn, you can tap that card and put anything in your hand. Why did that not do? Oh, because he's only a stage 1 on the bench. Okay, then, yeah, let's just end this. Toxic Powder, Ghost Eye, thumbs up, and win. And that's my new meta. It's really, really simple in theory, but it's kind of a pain in the ass in practice. And I gotta run, guys, because I did say that I would be done a little while ago, so I do want to be done like right now. You guys, I will see you later. Have a great rest of your day.